Hello. Still an investigation here. Maybe I haven't given the CPD enough credit. You may be a match for the guild. I will beat them. The only thing I'm certain of is that it took place. I don't know whether you'll find relevant information, but you're free to ask around the village for any details. Okay. Is there anything I can steal from you? Hello. Just like my husband, I was fast asleep while the beast attacked. I'm sorry. I wish I could be of more help to you. I have an idea. Why don't you ask the people who live near where the brunt of the damage was? Sure. And where exactly is that? Have they said where the damage was? My understanding was that it was just the village. Cutscene. Divine wolves, huh? Who knew we'd be adding some legendary beasties to our list of suspects? Right? Unfortunately, we can't confirm or deny their existence at the moment, but it's something to keep in mind as we continue our investigation. What a very Lloyd thing to say. At the very least, the paw prints found at the scene of the crime confirm the presence of some kind of wolf-like beasts, or a human with a wolf paw print thing. But they somehow managed to vanish without a trace. Potentially because they weren't wolves. It does not make sense. If they left paw prints, you would normally be able to follow them back to their origin. Right. Chalk that up as another mystery. We're dealing with something that was able to elude the CGF's investigators. Well, for all we know, they might have just slunk off through some secret path into the woods. So no use straining your brain over it till we get more details, you know? Yeah, you're right. Alright, let's start with gathering whatever intel we can around here. And considering it's already noon, we might as well grab lunch while we're here too. I want food. Can't wait. That hike really stirred up my appetite. Same here. I'm always down for some grub. Why don't we head over to the inn and see what info we can find on the way? So you're telling me I have to talk to all the people I literally just spoke to for a second time? Okay. Did those wolves do something bad to the village? Yes. I don't really know what happened. So I heard Chief Tolton mention that divine wolves were the culprit or something. Huh. We don't even need to worry. If they mess with us again, the great Camille will teach them a lesson. Okay, small child. You good luck with that. During the day, you'll find my husband tending the fields near the village. He's on his lunch break now. With all this talk of monsters and the recent attack, I wish he wouldn't stray too far from the village. I've been worried sick ever since that happened. I rarely let my kids out of my sight now. Yeah, you should keep a closer eye on them. One of them is really disturbed, and the other one's just kind of rude. Ash Tree Inn. Hello again. Mr. Hayworth told us that he's going to be heading home soon. Don't you just love him? He's so kind, genuine, and handsome. Can you believe he's married? He even has a kid. Oh, I am so jealous of his wife. Huh? You want information on those wolves? Well, the fields that I'm in charge of were damaged a little bit, but that wasn't great. Bear in mind, no one actually saw the beasts, so they might be smarter than we think. Or not be beasts at all. That's my bet. Munch munch. Your omelet rice is the real deal, Gaffon. If I could have a plate of this on my deathbed, I could die happy. I don't know what I would want to eat on my deathbed, like if I knew what my last meal would be. Don't know. Haha. Glad to hear my laboring in the kitchen is well worth the effort. I kind of like most food that's not meat, so I don't know. Too many choices. Excuse us. Sorry to interrupt. Ugh. Can I help you? That guy's nose is so big. Yes, actually. You see, we're from the Crossbell Police Department. Pretty sure it's just his sprite making it look like that, but his nose looks massive. So distracting. We were curious to know if you had any details regarding the wolf attack. Can you remember anything at all? That incident 3 weeks ago, you mean? Have you been attacked by wolves a separate time? From what I recall, everyone had work pretty early the next day, so we were all asleep by that time. It was like the monsters appeared at the perfect time to strike. Talk about an unlucky break. I'm afraid that's all I can really share with you. That's about all I'd be able to tell you, too. Most of the guests I've talked to didn't see anything either. That's unfortunate. And here I was hoping for some solid evidence right off the bat. Well, that's how investigations go. Answers only show up when you're patient and steadily gather information. That may be, but do you think we could take a break? My stomach is going to implode. Oh, you folks haven't eaten yet? This is the perfect opportunity to get you four hooked on our in specialty omelet rice on the house. Oh no, that's not necessary, sir. Nonsense. Just think of it as my way of welcoming some new friends. Take the free food. Or just think of it as a marketing tactic. Next time you visit our Morica village, come by Ash Tree Inn for lunch. Can't refuse that generosity, can we? Lloyd, we might as well take him up on this kind offer if that's the case. I second that option. Well, okay, I guess. We'd love some omelet rice. Good deal. Why don't you folks find yourselves an empty table while I whip up your meal? I want omelet rice. It's so good. In only a few minutes, 4 steaming plates of omelet rice were brought to Lloyd's table. The SSS, after demolishing the deliciously simple meal, felt completely recovered from their long hike to our Morica village. Feed me too, though. I haven't had omelet rice in like years. Gonna need to find somewhere near me that makes it, or learn to make it myself. Oh, hello, so this was your room. Cutscene. Aren't you... Oh, it's you. You're a trader from Crossbell City, aren't you? That's right. I suppose Chief Tulta must have told you. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Harold Hayworth. Clearly important. You get a whole character cut in. I run a small trading company out of Crossbell City. It's not Hey You, is it? Did the 4 of you come here as buyers too? No. Actually, The SSS introduced themselves and explained the reason they came to our Morica village. Oh, you're with the CPD. My apologies for the misunderstanding. The special support section, though. Why does that name sound so familiar? Oh. Oh, of course, the Crossbell Times. No. No. I take it you read that article on us? Grace is so vicious. Please try not to let that influence your opinion on us. There's no need to be embarrassed. All I see is a group of individuals who are working hard in a newly formed division of the CPD. Sure, that article might not have been the most flattering, but to be honest, I thought it genuinely tried to paint your efforts as earnest. Do you really think so? No? I suppose it could be interpreted like that from a more optimistic perspective, from a perspective that completely ignores the truth. Well, maybe knowing the author just made us assume the worst. Yeah. Anyway, you mentioned wolf-like monsters? Sure did. They attacked this village. And other places. How have you not heard of this? Is this not the reason why you're here? I've heard a talk of a similar incident that took place over at St. Ursula Medical College. It's worrisome to think this is happening all over. Do you do business with St. Ursula too, Mr. Hayworth? Coincidence, I say not. Yes, I do. You see, I wholesale medical supplies to them every so often. Rumor has it that someone there was injured during the attack. Also, wasn't there some damage over in that mining town, Mainz, too? You are very well informed. Unfortunately so, the Guardian Force is conducting a search there. That's reassuring, at least. Perhaps I should pay Mainz a visit as well. It'd be a good business opportunity. By the way, Mr. Hayworth, something has me curious. We heard that you gave the village a very generous offer on the goods you came here to buy today. Did Chief Toll to tell you that too? I assure you, it wasn't an act of charity or anything of the sort. Our Morika's specialty items, especially their honey, received glowing reviews these past few months. I simply wanted to use the opportunity to leave a nice impression on the people here. It's just good business, after all. Good business. Pretty shrewd, I'll give you that. I believe I understand now. As they say, trust is the foundation of business. If that's the case, you must be running a smooth operation. Oh no, I still have a lot to learn about business. Also, allow me to apologize. I sincerely wish I had more useful information to give you. No, please, don't let that bother you. After all, we should be the ones apologizing taking up all your time like this. Yeah, we just kind of barged into your hotel room. Sorry about that, my dude. It's just like a thing we do. Not illegal at all. I was kind of hoping I could steal something from here, being honest, but I couldn't. Not at all. Best of luck to you all with your investigation. I still don't trust you. You and your pink hair. Okay, no one's in here still. Oh, these people again. The recent attack gave me quite the scare, considering how peaceful it was that night. I could hardly believe my eyes. I know we're living out in the countryside, but it's still a bit unnerving to see monsters wander into civilized areas. You're surrounded by monsters, my dude. Big bad wolves sneaking into the village, something that crazy would never happen in Crossbell City. This entire situation sucks. Why the heck would my mom want to move to a place like this? That is an excellent question. I wish you luck, small child. Your mom doesn't seem to have a really good taste in living arrangements. Okay, I spoke to you. Let's start up here. Work our way down. You're new. Still nothing to steal. Not too long ago, our fields got torn to shreds by some monsters. Dang things didn't even spare our livestock. We found some paw prints that looked like they were from some kind of canine. Whatever it was, I can say it ain't from around these parts, that's for sure. Maybe they really were those divine wolves the chief was talking about. I see, so the chief will talk to anyone about these divine wolves. Understood. Really bent on this idea. Hello again. The apiary certainly took a hit in that wolf attack, and by extension so did we, but our losses really weren't as significant as you'd expect. That's good to hear. The whole thing sounds so absurd when you actually think about it. I mean, if some monsters were behind it, shouldn't there have been more damage? I guess we were lucky. I'll need to give an extra prayer today to thank Idios for protecting us like she did. Or we should all think about the fact that only some things were damaged, huh? The attack 3 weeks ago? You mean the one that everyone's been making a big deal about? I was fast asleep when it happened, so I don't remember much about it. Plus, I heard we've already made up for the losses we took. Why can't we just forget about it and move on? Do you not want to know why it happened, though? You weirdo? Chief Tilda already said that we've recovered from all the damages. Wouldn't it be better to just forget about those monsters and move on? Did I not hit leave? I swear I hit leave. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm losing my mind. I really did not want to talk to that person a second time. Third time? Whatever. Hello. Such a nice day out. It sure is, Copin. You fishing there? Oh, you guys here to do a little fishing too? I wish. Teach me, please. Not exactly. We're officers from the Crossbell Police Department. We're here to investigate the monster attack that took place roughly 3 weeks ago. You don't strike me as our Morrigan, but if you know anything about it, anything at all, please do tell us. Yes, please. Please. Oh, so that's what you're here for. If memory serves me right, I was trying to catch a python head around then, so I wasn't actually in the village. A python head? Like a snake head? You can bet your horses I heard the stories afterwards, though. Snakeheads are disgusting. I know what they look like thanks to Animal Crossing, I'm pretty sure. And they look disgusting. Ugh. I see. Well, thank you for letting us have a moment of your time. We'll just have to find leads elsewhere. Sorry I couldn't be more helpful, but man, y'all have to travel all the way out here for police stuff? Not gonna lie, that sounds rough. Yeah, we hiked here. It was an experience. Oh, that reminds me. You guys happen to fish? A day as beautiful as this comes once in a blue moon. Would be a shame if you weren't able to kick back and enjoy the sun for a bit. Fishing. A rod! I can fish. Earthworms and dumplings. I was right, those earthworms were for fishing. I feed dumplings to fish, though? And they eat them? Oh, I can't forget about this either. A fishing notebook. This notebook is an angler's best friend. You can use it to record every detail about every catch from color to size. Are there really color variants of these fish? Are you sure this is okay? It's like you're giving us an entire starting kit. No worries. I'm a part of the Fisherman's Guild. Our whole mission is to promote the culture and magnificence of fishing. Then why didn't they give me any of this stuff? It's common practice for us to have a few beginner sets on hand in case we run into someone interested in fishing. We stopped by their building before. I think I have a better idea of what they do now after meeting this guy. Hey, this is a stroke of luck. Now we've got a nice hobby we can do between jobs or something. Right. While one of us, not me, fishes, the rest can take the chance to rest. She really is not interested in this. It's kind of hilarious. Tio said, no, but I will watch from the side. Rest is a necessity, you know. Elliot also said no. From what you're saying, I'm guessing you two are still tired from the walk here. Now that I think about it, the last time I fished was when Guy first taught me. Once Guy joined the police, we never had much time to go, but maybe I should try to get back into it. You so should. If you're itching to try it out, there's a pretty nice fishing spot in Armorga. Oh, I've already seen it, Copen. I have already seen it, but thank you. Rippling water, dead giveaway in a video game that you can fish. See that little jetty over there? Cast your line round there and you'll get bites in no time. I appreciate the advice. Thanks for everything. A ripple on the water's surface indicates a prime spot for fishing. No duh. After interacting with a fishing spot and selecting the proper rod and bait, Lloyd will cast his line. When the exclamation point pops up, quickly press a button to reel in Lloyd's catch. Be careful, the fish can get away with the bait. Press a button, just any button. Information regarding caught fish is recorded in the fishing notebook, so give it a look. Do I get something from this? I mean, other than the joy of fishing minigame, but do I get something from this? Huh? You want to know about the night the wolves attacked? Well, I know it's been about 3 weeks since then. Sorry, I don't remember much more than that. Her name is Salem. Interesting. Sorry, Armorican Carp, but you're about to get schooled. Wow, Lloyd. Wow. Yes, I will in fact try fishing. Which rod will you use? The only one I have. Which bait will you attach? Earthworm, because I have more of those. Okay. I guess I wait for an exclamation point. There we go. Oh, it got away. Okay, I guess I need to be faster. I will fish until I get a fish. Yes, mine. Hit. Armorcan Carp. 17. Reg? Reggae. Reg. I'm going with Reg. Armorcan Carp coughed up tender whitefish. I'm sorry, the fish coughed up another fish? Is it a cannibal? Let's go again. Mine. Hit. Very colorful. Tiger rockfish. 26. Reg. Tiger rockfish coughed up fire sepith times 10. Okay, so I guess they always cough something up. I do like stuff. So I guess in addition to getting my fish manual thing filled out, I also get whatever random crap they give me. Okay. We're going to pause on that for now. Let's continue talking to these people. Farm work requires love and dedication. We make sure to treat every single crop like it was our child. When our fields were hit by the attack, I'm sure you can imagine how much that hurt the village, right? Yeah, with your analogy, it's like all of your children died. That's terrifying. The morning after the incident, I found my truck covered head to toe in these ugly scratches. Goddess, it drives me up the danged wall every time I think about it. This here truck's crucial to the village's business, you don't say. Whoever did this has heck to pay. Anyway, these scratch marks definitely came from some kind of canine. Or they were intentionally put there because you just said this was vital to your business. Sounds to me like someone's trying to stifle this town's business or exploit it for themselves. I do believe we've met a guy who meets that description. A certain pink-haired, quote, nice guy. Wasn't there a guy up here to talk to? Where did he go? Derek. Where are you, Derek? Oh, you're hiding behind a pillar. Earlier, I heard the chief mention something about divine wolves. He may be my father, but I can't help getting annoyed that he won't let go of silly things like so-called divine wolves. He's your father? I just want him to start focusing on improving the village, not worrying about things from the past. Okay. Nothing in here. Oh, I guess I've spoken to everyone. I believe this should conclude our investigation here. I agree. Shame we didn't really learn anything new. Eyewitness testimonies aside, I was positive we'd find someone who at least heard a wolf howling or something. It is strange. Anyway, I think we've covered just about everything we can here. Next up is St. Ursula Medical College. We'll have to head back to the city first, though. Sounds good to me, that is fine. Though I can't say I'm eager to make the trek all the way back there. Me neither. It is not worth the trouble or pain. You heard the ladies, Lloyd. Loud and clear. Let's go check when the next bus arrives at the bus stop. Okay, we are leaving this village. You sure you don't want to hike again? Hiking was so fun. Oh, let's ride the bus back. If we check the sign. Okay. They won't let me walk back, I understand. So the next bus comes in 30 minutes. Ah, man. What a pain in the butt wait time. Too long to sit here, too short to go do something else. I was hoping I could grab a drink at the inn, but that won't give me enough time to really enjoy it. How long does it take you to enjoy a drink? You shouldn't be drinking on the job in the first place, Randy. It should not take you more than 30 minutes to savor a single drink. Tio? Is something wrong? No, I just thought I heard something in the distance. I will try maximizing my sensitivity to my sensor in order to amplify the sound. Please be quiet for a moment. Sure thing. What is she doing? I am sorry, everyone. It must have been my imagination. Don't worry about it, Tio. But seriously, like, what were you doing? Do you think you could describe the sound to us? Well, though I could not confirm it, I could have sworn I heard howling. Howling, you say? Seriously? Do you think it was the monsters we're after? How would she know that? Please, do not get your hopes up. I likely misheard it. It could have also been a simple sensor malfunction. What should we do? Search the surrounding area for signs of wolves? Let me think. Tio, what's the range of your sensors? When operating normally, it should be about 50 Selgi. However, at times, certain atmospheric conditions will cause sound to carry for twice that distance. Wow, that far, huh? Sounds like we won't be able to determine where the sound came from in that case. That's okay. In the meantime, we'll just have to keep our ears open. All of you really believe I heard something? Huh? You said you heard it, right? Yes, I did say that. But when I'm able to hear things that the average person cannot, people typically assume I'm lying, or that I have an overactive imagination. Tio, I do not think you are capable of lying. Maybe, maybe not. I don't think you could tell a lie. But we all know that you're one in a million, Tio Tot. Tio Tot. Randy and his nicknames. What? It's true. Plus, why wouldn't we believe you? Sure, we haven't known each other for long, but you've already saved us more times than I can count. I can't think of any reason to ever doubt you. I apologize, everyone. That question was silly of me to ask. Please forget about it, if possible. Sure. It's really not a big deal. Oh, you're still here? Oh, Mr. Hayworth. Were all of you about to head back to the city? Yes, that's right. Are you doing the same, Mr. Hayworth? Indeed I am. Now that I've picked up some souvenirs for my wife and son, I'm ready to return home. Were all of you planning on taking the bus back? How long of a wait until the next one arrives? Unfortunately, it will be another half hour according to the schedule. If you're waiting for the bus too, you're welcome to stand around and shoot the breeze with us. We'd be happy for the company. Oh, I appreciate the offer, but... There should be just enough room for 5. What are you talking about? Oh, he has a car. Can I offer you a ride instead? I'd be happy to drive all of you back to the city.